Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today it's me Anoop, and today we have a Nintendo Switch. You saw my face there for a second, but anyways, we have a Nintendo Switch, and the reason we have this is because we also have a wired Pro controller. And we have these two because today I'm going to be showing you how to use this wired Pro controller on the Nintendo Switch in handheld mode. And we can't do this currently right now because we can't do this so easily because this has a USB cable. This is USB, and this Nintendo Switch's port right here, that's a USB Type C, not a USB. So obviously this won't fit in here. So yeah, if you want to use the wired Pro controller on the Nintendo Switch, what you're going to need to do is take the wired Pro controller and you're going to need to connect this into the dock, put the Nintendo Switch into the dock, and yeah, this can only be played in the dock mode. This was only meant to be played in the dock mode. So if you want to play the wired Pro controller with the Nintendo Switch in handheld mode, what you're going to need is this. You're going to need this. This is a USB to USB-C adapter or USB connector. These are on Amazon for really cheap. I got this specific USB connector from my Galaxy S9 box, not mine, but my dad's. So yeah, what this does is, as you can see, this is the USB Type-C thing that fits right into the Nintendo Switch's USB Type-C port. And this has a USB 3.0 port, which the wired Pro controller's port can fit right into. So let me just demonstrate how you're going to use this. So first of all, you're going to take the USB Type-C port, take the USB cable, and then just connect it right there. Then you're going to take the Nintendo Switch, and then you can see that USB Type-C port there, and then just slide it in. And yeah, I'm just gonna turn on the Nintendo Switch. So as you can see, my wired Pro controller is connected to the Switch, and let's see if it works. And it does. It works very nicely. And I also just want to mention that I got this idea from a YouTube channel named CalebXD. I thought it was a really cool idea, and I just wanted to spread that video even further for people who have like a joystick drift or problems with their controllers. This is a perfect method to play with your Nintendo Switch in handheld mode without shoving it into the dock all the time. So yeah, but the downside of this is you're gonna have to play with the Nintendo Switch lying down. But luckily, I have a way to play with the Nintendo Switch with the wired Pro controller with the Nintendo Switch standing up, so you can see it while sitting down. So you don't have to spend any money. You can buy stands on Amazon that have a gap below the Switch's port right here, so you can slide in your charger or adapter to play. But I have a DIY idea, not really a stand, but just a way to keep your Nintendo Switch standing up and then play with your adapter. So I'm just gonna wait 1 second. Alright, so let's just turn this off. We're gonna remove this. I'm gonna put this to the side here. Alright, so yeah. So what you're gonna need to make a DIY stand is a box. Yeah, a box. So what I would recommend a grooming kit box because yeah, these boxes have a big hole in the middle for the wire to come out. So yeah, I would recommend. I just found this in my jar somewhere. I mean, not my jar, but I just found this somewhere. This old trimmer box, and you can see this has a large hole to show off the trimmer, and we're gonna need that hole for the wire to come up, hang, and then connect to the Nintendo Switch. So anyway, what you're gonna need is also this thing. You can even like poke a hole with a knife or something, just enough space for the wire to go through. But luckily, there are a lot of boxes have these flaps. You just have to push it down, and voila, there you go. You have this gap right here for the wire to go through. You can just push it back. A huge space for the wire to go through. So let us demonstrate how to do this. So you have this huge hole in the middle here. We have this hole right here. And you don't need specifically a trimmer box. You can just use any box that's sturdy enough to handle your Nintendo Switch. You can like cut a hole here. You only need like 2 holes to make this possible. And then you're gonna take your Nintendo Switch right here and then place it on that box. As you can see, there is a gap here for the wire to come up. So let's just go ahead and do that. And your Nintendo Switch has a kickstand that's on the side, so of course it will stand on the box. So let's just get our wire here. And then we're gonna stick this into this hole. Just keep pushing it in because the Nintendo Switch wired Pro Controller's wire is pretty long. So you're gonna shove about like a quarter of the wire in there. I think that's enough. I hope you guys can see. And then you just take the adapter out from this hole right here. And then we just leave it like that. You take the wire out from the adapter. As you can see, I stuck the wire into this hole right here, and that wire just comes out all the way to the wired controller. So now now we take our Nintendo Switch here, and then we take our adapter here. We have our adapter here. Now that our adapter is there, we take our Nintendo Switch and then shove that adapter right in there. And then like that, we open up the kickstand, and boom, there we go. We have a stand for the Nintendo Switch. Not really a stand, but just a way to keep the Switch standing up while you take your Pro Controller and play. So I have my 1 second, guys. I just hope it doesn't fall because it falls most of the time. Not really, but as you can see, oops, there we go. As you can see, our Nintendo Switch is standing up, Pro Controller in our hands. See that USB port is hanging from the box. It runs from this part of the box, comes in, like you can insert your wire into there, and then the adapter hangs. So yeah, that's just a way to have a stand. And then I'm just gonna turn on the Nintendo Switch. Controllers in hand, and it works really nicely. You can play your games in handheld mode like this. It's almost like tabletop mode, but with an adapter and a Pro Controller. So I think this technique is amazing. I think you should really try it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like. And yeah, I give a shout out to Caleb XD for giving me this idea. I think he's the first one I found to do this idea. So much thanks to him. Make sure to go subscribe to him. And I hope you use this technique because it's really cool. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.